But I do want to just sort of concentrate a little bit on the courage that you showed, because, just to sort of put this in perspective, the main product that you sell is the land arrangements. You will sell an air ticket, but it's optional. It's not part of the package. Now, many land companies who do a similar kind of activity didn't count that air. And especially they didn't count, if they sold the air, fine, but if they didn't sell the air and the customer made their choice, when they were measured their carbon footprint, they didn't include that. CIE Tours were the exception, because right from the outset, you guys said, we're going to include all our air. They're not coming over for any other reason other than to take a CIE tour. We're going to include all that air, whether we sold it or not. And that was a courageous, and it's proved to be a good judgment call too, because many of those companies that didn't include that are now getting questions asked. So, I don't know if you want to sort of talk through your thinking on that, but I was very impressed that, we soon came to a conclusion that that was the right thing to do, even though that increased your carbon footprint from the outset.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, the reality is you can't get away from what it adds up to, whether we are directly involved in it or indirectly. I mean, the nature of what we do, we operate coach tours around Ireland, around Scotland, around Europe. Our market is America and Canada. So unless people have a time machine or something like, they generally have to fly across the Atlantic. And whether we organise that for them or whether they organise it themselves, the nature of what we do, this is what it's generating. It's generating this much damage to the environment. So there's no point in kidding yourself on trying to, look for nuances in it where you can reduce it down. You might as well, it is what it is. You might as well call it out. So, and look, that's what we decided to do. But I mean, it is, you mentioned other companies might have changed since. So, I mean, that is a dangerous area, the greenwashing and being, not following up strategies and policies with actions. That is the danger. And it's good to see a lot of big global corporations getting called out for that. It is all, as you said to me before, it's all about actions. You can have all these glitzy policies and statements and nice sections on your website. It's the activities under them that's the important stuff. And